Hello. The purpose of this tutorial is to make you more familiar with Office 365, what it does, how to use it, and how it can be useful to you. First off, what is Office 365? So Office 365 is both a cloud service and a set of apps that you can download and use. And it's important to differentiate between, on the one hand, the cloud service, which includes all the online tools like OneDrive, the personal storage space, Word Online, PowerPoint Online, Microsoft Forms, and on the other hand, the apps, which you can download on your computer and use even when you're offline. So here I'll show you that I have downloaded Word, Excel, and PowerPoint 2016. And I can use these even if I'm not online. So as a St. Lawrence student, you can both access the cloud service at all times, and you can also download all the Microsoft apps onto your computer. And this is the first thing I'm going to show you how to do. So to download the Microsoft Suite onto your computer, you simply go to login.microsoftonline.com. And once you're here, you will be asked to enter your credentials. Now here, you're going to type in your student number, followed by @ and then SLCQC, on Microsoft.com. You will be asked to enter your password, and your password is the same password you used to log on to Omnivox. Once you access Office 365, you will be able to download the entire suite. Okay, so I'm in. And here, if I go to Install Office, I can install all of the apps onto my desktop, so onto my computer. Now, this is also how you access the online tools. So, for example, here I've got OneDrive, I've got Word Online, Excel Online, PowerPoint Online, as well as Teams. So all these tools are useful, can be very useful to you, and if you go to all apps, you'll see all of them here. I'm going to tell you about a few. The first one is Forms. Now Forms allows you to create surveys and quizzes, and this can be very helpful, especially during your integration activity. And the other app that's very useful, of course, is OneDrive, and OneDrive is basically personal storage for you. So it's like a hard drive, but online. It's the cloud. Now, one of the things you can do if you're working in Teams and you want to work on a collaborative document is you can start a Word document, an Excel document, or a PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to start a Word Online here. And one of the things you can do is share it up here in the upper right corner, share it with the people on your team. So all you have to do here is to generate a link, and when you copy that link, all right, the link has been copied, you can go into Facebook or your email or whatever other means of communication you have with your fellow teammates, and you can simply copy the link there. And so everyone can be working on one document at the same time. Now be extra careful when you save a document and make sure that you give it a name that clearly identifies it. When you're working with an online document, as I am here with Word Online, I don't have to save because it auto-saves every few seconds. However, I can rename the file, so I'm going to rename it. And when you save your files, you should give them evocative titles to make sure that the people in your group, and especially the teachers that you'll submit the work to, understand what this document is. So for example, here I'm going to name it with my name as well as the name of the course I'm taking. And then some indication of what the work is. All right, so I've renamed my document. Perhaps something additional to remember about working on Word Online is that you can also save as and download a copy. But remember that when you download a copy, first of all, you should still identify it with clear indications. Remember that when you do download a copy, let's say I'm going to download it to my documents here. If you do download it, it will no longer be available to the other teammates on your team. So if you're working collaboratively on a document, you're better to work all of you on a Word Online document. And if you want to save a copy of that for your own personal use, just keep in mind that this is a copy that is no longer collaborative. And one final thing. If you're a social science student, you'll be working with Zotero. Zotero is a research tool that helps you collect and organize your research. But note that Word Online allows you to edit a document that contains Zotero citations, but it doesn't allow you to add or to edit Zotero citations or a bibliography online. And therefore, if you are working with Zotero, you're better off working from a Word 2016, that is the app that I showed you earlier. Thank you.